implementation of KISIP2 program, we are focusing on 8 informal settlements across the county, spread from Naivasha to extreme Molo, Njoro. In Naivasha, we are working in Karagita settlement, where we are doing bulk water supply, 8-kilometer pipeline from the police line all the way to the settlement. And we are hoping that that should be adequate to cover the settlement the next 10 years of thorough distribution or household distribution of water. So we are working with this program and also very closely with the Naivasha Water Company to ensure that after we do the bulk water, then they can do the last mile connectivity. And I think that will be almost washing our hands in terms of water distribution, safe water distribution to the people of Karagita. In Gilgil, we are working in Bondeni settlement, and our main focus for now, before the infrastructure planning, is to ensure that the people are issued with title deeds. So we are now doing the planning and surveying of the settlement Bondeni, and we are hoping before the end of this year we should finalize the component of titling. And then after that we can now decide what aspect we can include. In Nakuru, we have Kwamurogi, where we are currently undertaking the drainage, NMT, and Tamakin, road infrastructure for almost 2.5 kilometers, and also street lighting, and the mask, the high mask, the high front masks, and possibly we will also be implementing the community development programs, the CDPs in Kwamorogi, where we are targeting improvement on the vending businesses and potentially also activities with young people to ensure that we reduce crime and idleness. And those will be more of recreational activities. From there, we have Lakeview, where we are doing again load system and the drainage. Plus again the mask for security issues, opening up the areas with the high front mask, the road system and the street lighting. The same thing is happening in London, that's the northern part of the city. Again, we are doing 3 main roads there with the associated drainage system and NMT, plus the high mask. I think we have 4 or 5 high masks in that area. And then also the CDP will include more of socio-economic interventions. Again, there we are looking, that is near the main Kyoto dump site. So we'll be looking at waste management and potentially put a material recovery center at that point to ensure that the people there earn some livelihood from recovering from waste management. We have new settlements, that is Keratina in the eastern part of Menengai. And we are targeting, again, that's why we are building the capacity of the SEC, so that we start the engagement in prioritization. But the main issues in that area are issues of drainage, access roads, and NMT, that's the pavement, plus the issue of security. So we are hoping that part of the prioritization will be within that range of infrastructure and the issues of security. But also more importantly is the socio-economic, and that is more of the vending platform in that area. Kapkules is basically more rural part of the city of Nakuru, the only rural ward, and this is a ward that really need uplifting in terms of the basic infrastructure. So we are looking at the issues of load access, tamaking of the loads and the non-motorized transport, NMTs, plus the street lighting. We also are thinking about the bridge that links the main city to Kapkules area, and also the recreational ground. We as a county government, we are purchasing land for ECD and recreational sporting ground for Kapkules. So we are hoping that this program will step in and supplement and complement what we are doing as a county government in terms of maybe building up the mini sporting facility. Outside the city of Nakuru, we have Molo, that is Tayari settlement in Molo. Again, yesterday we spent a whole day with them building their capacity as SEC to be able to start thinking on the prioritization of what we need to do. Again, we are targeting the issues of basic infrastructure and socio-economic activities there. And that also happens in the far end of Njoro, that is on our border to Nakuru County, and that is Musho Arami settlement. That's almost the end point in terms of development. So again, we want to reactivate, re-energize, and also regenerate that area to make sure that all our urban centers, as you come to Nakuru from Narok, then you can now start seeing our image and the future of this county in terms of urbanization.
So there's something you mentioned,